Wait, what? What is today? Wednesday? I thought we did reviews on Saturdays. Uh, we're confused? No. Welcome to a very special edition of I Love Whiskey, Family, Friends, and Strangers. Today, we have a very special bottle of the Nikka coffee grain whiskey. And I will say, this was a bit on the pricier side. It was about $60 here, where I'm from. Anywhere else, it goes from, I've seen it $70 to $80, just this bottle here. So it is quite a good whiskey, and I'm happy to share it with you all today. So just kind of, I guess, a little bit of backstory on the Nikka coffee grain whiskey. It's actually not what you think. It was founded by, now excuse me, I do have a few notes written down, because as you can see, this is a Japanese whiskey. So I have some notes here. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to be reading from a paper. Anyway, it was founded by Masataka Tikitsuru. He traveled to Scotland in 1918 to learn how to distill Scotch whiskey. In 1923, he joined the company called Kotobukiya. We'll go with that, which is currently Suntory. And he helped establish a distillery there before starting Nikka in 1934. The actual first batch of Nikka was launched in 1940. Actually, another cool thing, this man was the first ever Japanese descent to learn how to distill whiskey, basically the art of whiskey in general, which is pretty cool. You know, he's the first ever to do something from, you know, his descent, you know, his culture, you know. So to stand out like that, you know, that's an A+ in my book. That's awesome. Anyway, there's no age statement on this whatsoever. I've done research on this whiskey. Actually, there's no age statement on here from what I can see. And if anyone else wants to prove me wrong, go for it. So I do want to thank you all for tuning in. It's not going to be a humongously long video. We're actually going to go ahead and just read the label here. I'll let you guys look at it one more time. It's the Nikka whiskey. And it's some Japanese writing on there. I'll read this to you guys, just so you know. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Anyway, produced by the Nikka Whiskey Distilling Company in Japan. Grain whiskey, Nikka coffee, grain whiskey, Nikka coffee. On the back here, it says Nikka coffee grain whiskey. This grain whiskey is distilled by a coffee still, which is a very traditional and rare patent still Nikka imported from Scotland in 1963. So I'm going to read that again. It is distilled in a coffee still, which is a very traditional and rare patent still Nikka imported from Scotland in 1963. The coffee still produces a complex whiskey with a mellow and sweet taste originating from the grain itself. And it says, please enjoy the uniqueness of this whiskey which Nikka offers to the connoisseurs. That's neat. Anyway, it's actually imported by the Anchor Distilling Company in San Francisco, California. I'm not sure how all that works out. I'm assuming it's still the same way as when it was first made. I don't know. So anyway, I've been doing really well with these videos. Just want to, again, thank you guys for everything, commenting, suggestions, everything. It's been awesome. I really love doing this. So spread the word, please. If you've got somebody out there that has any kind of questions or anything, that's me. Anyway, let's crack this open. The twist off bottle. And I don't know what that is, but we'll put that in the trash. Okay, we're gonna give this a pour. I don't know if I said it or not, but I believe this is 45 ABV. Yes. So 90 proof. It's another strong one. Right off the bat, I can already smell this, and this glass is pretty far from me. So let's go ahead and get the color in there. It's a pretty darn clear color. Amber, light amber. Let me get a sheet of paper behind here. You guys can see that it's fairly almost like a yellow, guys. Okay, so think of liquid butterscotch, those little butterscotch candies you find in the bottom of your grandma's purse. It's that color. If you melted that down, that's what it would look like. We'll go with that. So butterscotch. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this a little twirl. It definitely does not stick to the glass at all. And wow, that's interesting. On the nose, I'm not getting a lot of the usual Kentucky bourbon or Tennessee whiskey or whatever you want to call it smells. It's more like a sweet smell, kind of. Man, that's hard. Sheesh. It's just a different smell. Some fruit notes in there, some cinnamon, maybe a hint of cloves. Yeah, maybe even some bubble gum, like some sweet bubble gum. This smells really good. You don't get that burn in your nose either. Let's go ahead and give this one a taste. Oh yeah, I can see why this is a little on the pricey side. I mean, it's everything that you expect if you're familiar with this. If you're not, please do me a favor, get a bottle. There's absolutely no burn of this going down whatsoever. You get the sweet notes, the florals, the cinnamons, just everything. That is a great blend. I don't know if I said cinnamon, but I'm getting a lot of that mixed with a little graininess on the back end. This is delicious, guys. This is really, really delicious. If I had to give this a rating on a scale from 1 to 10, or from 1 to 100, I'm sorry. I know this has won a lot of awards, and I'm going to go ahead and give my first very good score. I'm going to give this a 94 out of 100. This is absolutely delicious. I love this. I love this. This is delicious. Please drink this straight. Don't mix this. If you mix this, you're gonna disappoint me if I hear about it. Um, Guys, I love it. Go get you a bottle. It's readily available at Total Wine. That's where I got mine. If you know where I live, please do me a favor, and we could even go half on the bottle if you want. Don't know how we'd work that out, but we could try. That would be a first here. So I do want to let you guys know that I'm still going to put out the rye whiskey review. Excuse me. But I'm still going to leave you hanging. I did get the request from a family who I absolutely love. They are like family to me. So we're going to give them the honors of... we're going to give them the honors. I will give them a shout out. I think that's all I have for this review. Please go out and get you a bottle of this whiskey. It is delicious. For the price, you could not beat this. It's now, I will say, it's not a basic bourbon whiskey kind of bourbon whiskey, but it's good for something different. If you've got a bar that kind of urges the differentness of things, go get this. Go get this, please. I'm done rambling. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, cheers.